That's sorcery. No shifting cable. First ever wireless bike. Wireless shifting at least. I've had an electronic bike before. So I'm picking up where I left off. That's with all the traffic. It is the beginning of my ramp up to my big 5-0 birthday party, which is going to involve a lot of climbing. So much has happened. I'm picking up where I left off last, just about a year ago, a little over a year ago, where I was doing recon and contemplating which bike I was going to ride. And I'll go explain that in a little bit more detail here for safety. Also for safety, I'm about to go by this dog that bit me a month ago. So in several ways I'm getting back on the horse. Speaking of horses, looks like an Arabian. That's another part of the long story that's happened in a year. So I'll go over that. I'm just cruising down here. I'm gonna get ready to go past this dog. Hopefully they've been keeping it locked up. I've been very PTSD on this dog. It's a massive dog, bigger than a wolf, about as big as one of those horses there. So this time I'm gonna be ready to sprint by it. Hopefully if it's out, I'm gonna make another call. You got that dog? Okay. Oh yeah, one dog was locked up, the one that bit me, so good for them. The other dog, she grabbed. That was the exact same scenario that got me before. Okay, here is the big thing that happened in the last year. It was still in negotiation, and for the last year I've owned this place and put a ton of work in over the last year. Consequently, I stayed in good enough shape to go after my big Hell's Canyon bid. Had a valiant effort there, didn't quite meet the objective, but it was a good run. And so now I've been just busy, really busy with this place, and added some new trail. Like, the list is enormous of what I've been working on, so it's kept me really busy. In fact, so you can see the house over there, it wasn't blue a year ago. That blueness is the house. Went bold with the color. So the last year I've been busy with that, and promptly after, not too long after moving in, I had my bike that I decided was going to be the bike for my my bid at White Mountain. I forgot the name of it already. Whiteface Peak, White Mountain Peak. Anyway, that's where I left off, doing the recon on the cross bike, and I decided I was gonna go with the 29er hardtail. And so promptly in the spring, I had that bike stolen. First bike I've ever had stolen. And they stole a fat bike too, so they stole a couple bikes. And they were really good to me at State Farm. I really recommend State Farm. They've always taken care of me really well when I had a claim, and really really good. I speak really highly of them. But anyway, I couldn't get a bike to replace it because of COVID and the bike shortages, and so I've been waiting around forever, and just a week or so ago got the info that I was approved. Here, I'm on the trail, single track now. This creek here should start flowing any day now. And so I got the notice that the bike was in, and all of a sudden I had a new bike. So I've been waiting around forever, and I've decided this is the bike. I built it up super top of the line. Put the power meter on it, so that replicates the old bike. I had a power meter on it. It is it probably at least 2 to 3 pounds lighter than my old bike, which is surprising. It's like I weighed it at 19 pounds as is, without that water bottle, but cages, pedals, all ready to ride. 19 pounds for a mountain bike. Crazy. But it does, you notice there's no suspension on the fork, but I built up my China bike in the meantime as a stopgap, and I was really enjoying most of the riding I was doing. Is not very technical around here on the trails, especially at my place here. It's a nice beginner trail, and my horse is over there. Nice beginner trail, so it's perfect for just kind of doing everything on. If I'm going to go rally a gnarly trail, I'm going to take my e-bike, or I might build up a full suspension at some point. But this bike here is one I'm going to be riding sometime in October, probably around October 10. I got 2 ambitious projects there that I'm doing for my 50th birthday, so this is the beginning of that. Brand new bike, maiden voyage. There's your wireless shifting. So the only cables now, I decided to go without a dropper, and only cables are the hydraulic brake cables. So I'm pretty excited. It's riding good with the initial setup. I don't think I need to change much. I might put a different seat post on, get a little more setback out of it for my long legs, but pretty sweet. So last week I added that door, and that was a culminating project. Revented that dryer. So this is Burnt Acres. There used to be a barn right there, and that is gone. That was one of the first things I did, is drop that thing to the ground, and then did a bunch of cleanup. I have big plans for this area right here, mainly involving motorbike. And I added a trail right in here. See it? Oh, there it is right there. Need to redo the entrance. Check this out. That's gonna come in handy. Should start flowing pretty soon. Oh yeah, ripping it. I am liking this new bike already out of the box. And I'm adding, so I was just showing you some trail back there. I'm adding more trail. And we just added up the road here at my friend's house. We added a bunch of trail. So I'm hoping I get a fat bike here soon that I ordered, which was the replacement. And yeah, so once I get that, that's gonna be my, hopefully my go-to winter bike. Getting studded fat tire bike. And getting a second set of tires without studs so I can swap off those. And between these two properties, this ought to be really good fat biking. Take a quick tour around the place. We'll be filming some video from inside of that shop, I'm sure. Been redoing some of that.